Hey, good morning, everyone. Look, I am here again. On Mondays, I try to come in every Monday and make sure that I do a Monday morning motivation um, because it's important. One, for consistency. Two, because the idea is to help somebody along the way. As we grow to get better and to be better in what we're doing, we also want to share it. That's a big part of what life happens is all about. And so this morning's motivation, Monday motivation, is about um, who am I? One of my favorite songs is by Casting Crown, and it talks about who am I? And it's a very distinctive song because a lot of us are wondering who we are. But he says, who am I that the Lord of all the earth would care to know my name and would care to know my birth? Right? A lot of times we're trying to figure out who am I? And I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people won't tell you. Even the most successful people still go through their times of figuring out who they are, because sometimes who you are changes as time goes along. Sometimes what you want changes as time go along. But today's question for everyone is, who am I? Do you know who you are? Do you understand who you are? And do you understand whose you are? Do you understand where you're going? Because a lot of times those particular questions, who am I? Who do I belong to? Where am I going? Are the questions of life that we all tend to go through changes about. You know, am I enough? Am I valuable? I was listening to Pastor Shamila this morning as she prayed, and one of the things she was saying at the end when the prayer was ending is, I am valuable. And that's one of the things when you're figuring out who am I, you really, really have to keep in your mind the value that you carry in being who you are. I was at a conference one time and someone said, if God wanted a carbon copy of someone else, then what did he need the original person for? We're not carbon copies of anyone else. We're actually uniquely made to be who we are, to do the purpose which we're called to do. So again, I ask you, who are you? Do you know who you are? Because as you begin to solidify who you are, as you begin to embrace whose you are, then your purpose becomes clearer and clearer and clearer. We are delving into our power this year, and knowing who you are and understanding how you change and understanding how you matriculate as you grow will help you to be able to embrace the power that's within you, the power in your mouth, the power in your thoughts, so that what you see in your hand begins to reflect who you are. I want us really, this year is all about embracing the power that's been given to us and understanding that each and every one of us have power that we must begin to embrace, that we must begin to cultivate, that we must begin to say, this is me and it's okay, right? A lot of times we apologize for who we are, but this year we stop in the apologies and we're embracing. This is me. I am boldly Lydia Chapman. I am boldly doing what I'm doing. I don't owe anyone an apology for being me. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You don't owe anyone an apology for being you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we don't apologize when we're wrong, because we always apologize when we're wrong. But for just genuinely being me, not wrong, genuinely being me, genuinely walking in my purpose, genuinely walking in my power, being exactly who I've been called to be, who I was made to be, I'm not apologizing for that anymore. I was a person, and anybody who knows me will tell you that I say I'm sorry probably 50 times a day. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, that wasn't. I'm sorry. And it wasn't that I've done anything, but it was that I didn't want to offend. Guess what? If me being authentically me is offending you, and I haven't done anything that's like wrong, out of the way, crazy, then I'm going to have to tell you, I'm sorry you're offended, but I must. It is imperative that I be authentically me, or I begin to offend me. Guys, I want you to understand, know who you are, know what your purpose is, know whose you are. Because a lot of times we get into these religious things where we begin to fight about religion. You don't need to fight about religion. God is God. You love God. You love being who you are. Whatever it is, there is no need to fight about being you. Just be authentically you. I promise you, the blocks fall into place when you're authentically you. So this morning's motivation is be you. Know who you are and be you. Know who you are and embrace you. Be authentically you. And don't apologize for being you. There's no apology needed. You're exactly who God made you to be. Be you and watch how things begin to fall into place when you are authentically you. Because the authentic you is who you are always meant to be. The authentic you will take you into purpose. The authentic you will move you forward in life. And all that apologizing you've been doing for just being yourself, unnecessary. Guys, I love you so much. And as usual, now that we are back and we are moving forward with the 2026 Life Happens Conference, which is power, I want to invite you to go over to lifehappens1.com. Go on over there. You know, sometimes the Wi-Fi when you're driving just don't want to let you be great. But go over to lifehappens1.com today and register. Get in the room for Life Happens Power. Look, it's coming up this October. I'm about to say September, y'all. This October, Life Happens. And I'm about to say the wrong one. Life Happens Power. We gave ourselves grace last year. This year, we're walking in power. So go today over to Life Happens One. Guys, I hope you like this flyer. This flyer is probably the most creative flyer that I've ever made. But I wanted to get this flyer out there because a lot of times when we think about power, I know for me, I think about superheroes. And I want you to know that you are a superhero and you do have the power within you to be exactly who you've been called to be. So again, head on over to lifehappens1.com. Get the early bird special today and be in the room for Life Happens 2026 Power. If you don't, and I'm going to slow down, but if you don't remember anything else I said today, please remember this. Know who you are, whose you are, and the purpose that you're here. And watch, when you get those three in line, you will see that you are authentically you moving in the right direction. I love you all, guys. I pray that you have an amazing week, and I will see you again next Monday, right here, same place, same time. Bye, guys.